Yeah, hi there. Hi there. I'm in Bremen. Well, this is University Lake. University Lake. So, and what I'm doing right now, right here, well, that's actually quite illegal. I'm gonna tell you why. So, we're still early in the morning, so it's around 7:30. Well, anyway, there are already people around, people with dogs, going here, coming here. So this lake here, this is actually that's quite a liberal place. So that's University Lake. Yeah. No rules. No rules. Well, I mean, so this bar, so you can go naked here everywhere you want. Well, this place where I'm standing at, this is explicit nude beach. So this is for going naked. So, well, anyway, there's nobody around who can be offended by that. So, I don't know. Perhaps in 2 or 3 hours, I won't. I think I won't put up the camera and keep them rolling. Yeah. Oh, that could be quite interesting. Anyway, so yeah, quite liberal people doing barbecue here. So yeah, no rules. I see over there several people already, I don't know, taking a bath with the dogs. Yeah, there's also a part for children and so on. Yeah, those lakes, most of those lakes in Bremen, and I don't know if I can really say most of the lakes in Germany, but many of those lakes, they are related to the Autobahn. So where, you know, some people they come here trying to enjoy nature and so on. They're complaining about the noise from the Autobahn. So the Autobahn is quite near. So, and that's for most of the lakes. And there's a reason for that, because those lakes, they are not natural lakes. So yeah, those lakes, they're just there because of the Autobahn. So when they built the Autobahn, well, they had real problems with getting all the sand they needed for the Autobahn. And what they did was they just took the sand nearby. They just I don't know, they just dig the hole and getting the sand out, and yeah, they had a hole in the nature, and they, well, the cheapest thing, and I also think the best thing they could do is they flooded. Yeah, and then became a lake. So yeah, so we have many lakes because we have a lot of Autobahn. So well, that's all right today. Looks very natural. Many people around, many animals here. So good for nature. I won't complain about that. Speaking of complaining, I want to show you new tobacco. So somebody asked me, well, can you talk about Vauen's 170-year anniversary tobacco? I said, well, I can do that. So, but at that point, when I promised, or when I said, yeah, well, I can do that, I didn't really know what I'm up to. So, yeah, I'll show you the tin. There we have it. So it is 170 years Vauen anniversary tobacco. I've seen another review on a German channel, and he said, well, then there's no description on the tin on the backside, so I guess that's the way they do it today. Well, my friend, I think you just got a tin with a flaw. I don't know, because my tin has a backside and a description. So I don't know. As always, I tell you what they say. I have to translate that. It's in German. Take off the glasses. They do it so small. It's incredible. And the writing, so the letters are not really good to read. You see that? So, alright. The tobacco is done by Kohlhauser, by the way, so they produce the tobacco for the Vauen company. So that's an excellent mixture. A lot of golden Virginia. There's some cube cuts. There's nutty burley, and there's really round Cavendish. Then we add, and now it's coming, so we add a little bit fresh rosemary and citrus. So that makes it a very special tobacco, indeed. So the smell is decent and manly. Yeah, well, so I was at Ronnie's place. I said, well, hand me a tin of that. So Ronnie didn't have any samples of that, and I said, well, anyway, give it a shot. Hand it over. So I opened the tin. I took a first whiff. Ronnie was just on the other side of the counter, so I took a first whiff, and I looked on the backside again because that was where they say it's rosemary, but in Germany there is a company, a drugstore company, and that is called Rossmann. So, and I thought I just missed a letter because Rosmarin, that's in German, or just a small letter difference between Rossmann and Rosmarin. So I thought, well, they mean Rossmann. So because Rossmann is a drugstore and they sell a lot of aftershave. So, wow, those lotions you just put on your face after good shaving and so on, refreshing the skin. And well, when I took the first whiff, I was sure they meant aftershave. So. Well, you don't believe me, so I handed it over to Ronnie because he was looking suspicious because he already saw the look on my face, and he said, well, Ronnie, just take a whiff, tell me what it is. And he said, yeah, well, smells like aftershave. So yeah. So I thought, well, all right. Perhaps it's just me. And there was another customer in the store. We call him the baker. Well, you know how that goes. So we're often sitting around at Ronnie's shop and having good smokes and so on. And yeah, often the same people. So we know each other. So, but there's some guys you call by name, and others you don't have the name, so or you just, but perhaps you know what they do or something that is special about them. So there are a lot of nicknames. I don't know if I have a nickname, but I'm not sure. So, but we call him the baker because he is actually a baker. So then I handed him the tin and said, yeah, take a whiff, my friend. And he's a pipe smoker too. And well, he looked at me and he said, you don't really want to smoke that? I said, yeah, I have to. Well, that's I swore an oath to the YTPC, so yeah, no, I have to. So I packed my pipe, and I thought, well, you know, all that is. Sometimes you just smell tobacco. You have a smell. You take a whiff, and perhaps smoking is very different. So, okay, I lighted it up. I show you the tobacco. So, and when you open that, you got this. Oh, like this Vauen layer, so, and then I'm gonna wrap that out a little bit for you. So an interesting cut, so that's not too bad. Let me show you that. Hope it works. So you see, the cut is not too bad. Some white cut. Well, there's some cubes. It is a bit moisty. It is a bit moisty. Oh no, that's unusual for Kohlhauser and very unusual for Vauen tobacco. That normally humidity is perfect. A bit moisty. I don't know why, but it burns. It burns. You don't have to dry it before. So yeah. And again, so but if you know that's rosemary and citrus, you really detect it. So that's easy to detect. Very easy to detect. So I don't know why they say it's manly. So yeah, manly, of course. If it's supposed to be aftershave, that's manly, of course. But you know, there are several things in life. We always wish we could smoke that. It's different for everyone. Perhaps, I don't know, when you have a good sausage or whatever, you think, well, what good to have it as a smoke? I don't know, I'm not sure about that example, but there may be examples. So I don't know, Apfelstrudel, so apple pie or whatever. So and the companies there sometimes try to make it real for us. So that's a good thing. So I never personally, so I never had the feeling. So in the morning after the shaving and refreshing sound with some aftershave lotion or whatever, I never had the feeling. So well, that could be a good smoke. Yeah. Anyway, but we're all different. So just talking for myself. I'm just talking for myself, so be sure of that. So maybe it is something for you. So and maybe there's several guys out there they like it, and I've seen, as I told, another review, and he likes it. So he said it's not too shabby. Yeah. So anyway, I lighted that up, and Ronnie and the other customer very carefully watched my face. Yeah, everything was really quiet. So they're just watching me. And from moment one, I thought, yeah, that's a good thing. And really, it really tastes the same as it smells. And as I always point out in reviews, that's always a good point. So if there's no real difference between the smell and the taste, so that's normally a sign of quality. Yeah, well, just in this case, I wasn't really eager to smoke some aftershave lotion, so that's the difference. So in this point, so. And I don't know, perhaps it's just me. So I've seen the other guy in the review, he said, well, he can detect Virginia and Burley and so on. Well, I can't, so I'm just, I don't know, I just have a lot of rosemary, rosemary and citrus. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Is it manly? Is rosemary manly? I don't know, I'm not sure. So yeah, well, there may be some great cooks and so on. They use all rosemary. You know, in a French kitchen, they use all rosemary for all those things. So yeah, perhaps. I don't know, perhaps just me. Tobacco, so it is a bit humid, so burning could be better, so, but it is alright if you focus on the pipe a little bit and you just keep going, so that's alright. There's not much tongue bite, and the taste doesn't really change from the top of the bowl to the end. But it's a good thing, we can't complain about that. Well, you know, sometimes sometimes you always think, hopefully the flavor doesn't go away during the smoke. So sometimes, it's not always. So I don't know. But yeah, that's a good point. And the rest is a matter of taste. So I give you that. So you may like it. So I'm not sure. I've seen a comment on the other video by my good friend Dynamail. So Dynamail, if you watch that, I'm with you on that. So yeah, I'm not sure. Well, you know, 170 years of Vauen company. That's a long time. Traditional company, and that's a company I really appreciate. Perhaps you know the video about Vauen from my channel, so if you don't, yeah, you can have a look. So you can watch that, and I already reviewed several other Vauen tobaccos, anniversary tobacco and so on. Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's just my personal view again. I think Vauen, they would have deserved better. Well, the dogs coming, and they're naked. But dogs normally are. So yeah. So I don't know. Is it always really necessary to go new and fancy? To, I don't know, to always cross the line and to do even more and more, and yeah, up to the, I don't know, up to strange new words where no man has ever smoked before. I'm not sure, but perhaps I don't want to stand in the way of progress. So I don't know. Perhaps I'm old-fashioned. So I would have thought about, I don't know, something special, so roll cake, or that's always me. So I was always looking for roll cakes or flakes, or I don't know, something like that. So perhaps just me. Anyway, if you want to try something really new, something unexpected, give it a shot. Won't hurt. Yeah, won't hurt. Speaking of hurting, it hurts the pipe, so be careful with that. So the good thing about this is you can take a smoke, you can smoke the whole bowl, and after that you can fill in every tobacco you want. So it doesn't matter. So just grab something, and you got a second smoke, man, of this tobacco. Well, maybe that's a good thing. So hey, you can spare a lot of money with that. So in all the other cases, if you don't want that, if you don't really appreciate a ghost, be careful with that. So perhaps first use a corn cob or whatever. There are many really good aromatics, heavy aromatics without ghost. Unless some aromatics. There's some aromatics, or just a few. In my whole life, I just had a few aromatic tobaccos with a really aggressive ghosting for the pipe. Crossover, how we call it. Just a few, and this is one of them. And perhaps, so far for me, the most aggressive one. So I had this first bowl in a Meerschaum pipe. And normally Meerschaum pipe doesn't know any ghost, or the ghost fears the Meerschaum, so he normally goes away. He tries to avoid Meerschaum, so but in this case I really had a second bowl, and after that I smoked Dark Twist, which is obviously very different. But the Dark Twist didn't come through, so I just had a second bowl of this Vauen anniversary tobacco, 170 years. So rosemary and citrus. Yeah. So but after that it was gone. So but you know, or perhaps you have to use some good Latakia stuff to make the ghost fear. yeah, anyway, anyway, I don't want to complain. So I think the thing about 170 years anniversary, this is much bigger and that's much more important than the tobacco they bring out. So I just would have wished it was something else, but anyway, at least that's something we will always remember. So the 170 years anniversary of a company that is really appreciated and really does a great job. Two companies, so Kohlhase, the producer, that's also a great company. I really appreciate it, and doing great stuff. So one of the finest companies, and those companies combined. So I don't know. I would have thought like they could figure out something. I don't want to say something better, so something different, let's say. So okay, guys. All right. That's enough for today, but I don't want to leave you just with that without an alternative. So, and there is an alternative, and if you want to celebrate and you don't want to celebrate with this special tobacco, you want to celebrate with another, I don't know, a really fine aromatic tobacco, and this would be Vauen 150 years anniversary tobacco, and it's still on the market, still available. So I remember, so as old as I am, I can remember when this came out in a nice tin, really great tin art with some pressing on it, and really great traditional old-fashioned looking, and there's some curly parts in it, and it's really one of the best aromatics I think you can get on the market. So if you want to celebrate and you watch out for an aromatic and you want to go with something, so yeah, my suggestion that will be Vauen 150 years anniversary tobacco, still available, great tobacco. Yeah, a good friend of mine from the Pipe Club, he orders that very often, so it's good tobacco. Anyway, guys, that's mainly it for today with the Vauen 170 years unconventional tobacco. So take care, guys. Hope you have a great day. We gonna have a great day, so we're expecting 25 degrees or more. So I better hit the road now, so before first I don't know, new people arrive here, so I won't take a bath. I don't want to be seen by the YWCA. I'm not sure that we want to see that. Anyway, take care, guys. Be well, and perhaps see you again.